let's go explore. So I'm not sure where I am here. So I left off the game exploring ArcCorp, and it looks like I've possibly spawned at ArcCorp, which is kind of neat. Yes, we are. This definitely appears to be ArcCorp. So ArcCorp is it's like what was that planet from Star Wars? Coruscant. It's an entire city planet. The entire planet is a city, and the whole planet is obviously, at least not at this point. I don't know if it will be at some point in the future, but at least for right now, it is not explorable. Not the entire planet, because that'd be a lot of content. But there are sections of it, and as soon as we figure out how the heck to get out of here. Cool. So I guess we get ourselves our own little apartment. Now, can I talk to you?
Need something?
Cool. I don't think. Can I make a delivery?
All right. Place it here.
I'm sorry, I lied. I don't have a delivery. But here we go. This is, I believe, this appears to be Area 18 on ArcCorp. It's got a very, I'm getting a lot of like cyberpunk vibes going on here, and that's at least for me, that's a very good thing. I very much enjoy the aesthetic of this planet, or at least of Area 18. Yeah, this is where you get murdered. This is like when I slowly turn around. And there's a bad guy! Now, in this area, there's not a ton to do yet. I'm told that they're working on putting more NPCs in this area that can give you missions and different things to do. I am very much looking forward to when I can buy a hot dog and this Get Up coffee from this guy. Oh. Sorry. Now, a lot of these shops you can go in, and I believe you can buy stuff from. It appears so, yes. Oh, nope, cancel. I'm just looking. I'm just here to look. And there's also, this appears to be, I'm thinking that's another dude and not an NPC, because he's kind of spazzing out there a little bit. But yeah, you'll see other players occasionally running around here as well. What is happening? Where's that coming from? It's like a whale around here somewhere. Oh, hello. Yeah, so, still not, you know, you got some glitches here and there. It's not perfect, but it is really, really neat to go run around. And of course, you got your, generic noodle stand, but you get this really I would describe it as especially with these noodle stands you got around here, these little Asian places. It's kind of got a cyberpunk Shenmue type vibe going on. If anyone ever played Shenmue, it's kind of got some of those vibes happening. The other thing that's it's a little unfortunate, although so my PC here is not. I wouldn't refer to it as a high-end PC, but it's not, it doesn't run super smooth in this area. Now, of course, there's tons of visuals to render here, and they do look amazing. And it's also, you know, not probably fully optimized yet, but just to kind of give you an idea of what you can expect from a mid-range computer-type experience here. Ooh, this looks creepy. I'm really hoping when they get further along with this stuff that there ends up being like some really cool like nooks and crannies. Like you can go down alleys like this and find things and maybe start some sort of a quest or a mission, or maybe just find like some sort of hidden item. Things like that I think would be really, really cool in the future to have, where you can basically just get lost, spend hours exploring these giant endless cities, and actually get rewarded for your exploration. What is, not really sure what's going on. A little bit of a traffic jam But they got a lot of these like vendors and stuff too, where it's almost like it's kind of where I get sort of like well, I've never really been to Asia, but you kind of get those like the streets of, you know, of Asian cities and stuff like that, where you got streets with lots of people walking around and vendors and stuff lining the streets, stuff like that. Just really cool visual vibes coming from here. Of course, you know, oh man, that looks cool. Let's Fizz. Let's go over to the Fizz. You also got this, at least in this area, there's sort of this, if you remember, like Back to the Future Part 2 with like the holograms and stuff and the advertisements. There was somewhere else around here too that it showed. Yeah, like over there, that kind of ArcCorp logo floating thing. You got these cool like hologram advertisement billboard things going on, which is really cool. It's actually Area 18 here. It's a pretty decent size. I mean, it doesn't take too long to run through it and find all the different areas, but it's rather sizable. It's not too bad, especially when you go over to the like the spaceport area. This is like is this like an ATM? I think this is an ATM. I don't know at what point or when they're gonna use this for something, but that's kind of cool. You got ATMs kind of scattered about. It has very like, you can imagine if this was like a city planet in the future, that this is exactly what it would look like. This is exactly what it would feel like. You have a lot of very familiar like human Earth vibes going on, but kind of set in a futuristic kind of a setting, which is really cool. This guy looks like he wants to sell me drugs. Are you selling drugs, bro? You selling? Oh, okay, cool. In the future, he should sell you drugs. That should be a thing. Oh no, you look like you are the person. See, like, I would come up here and this would be like, oh, then they start yelling at me because I'm in their lair, and this is like the drug kingpin person. Like, this is the person that runs the gang. And you look like you're really not happy that I'm here. Like, you're really annoyed with my presence. I don't think you can do anything with these people, but you can get the idea that, you know, something's gonna be happening here. This is like the local rabble rousers. This is their lair. Oh no, that's cool. A little light right there. Can I get up? Oh, I guess I can't get up. I wanted to look over the edge there, because you have these views over outside of windows and over balconies and stuff here of like the rest of the city planet, which is really cool. Definitely getting some Shenmue vibes. Like, if you follow this guy back to his little rabble rouser lair, you can listen in. Like if you followed him but you stayed far enough behind that he doesn't know that you're following him, you can listen into some conversations. I'm definitely hoping for things like that, and I think this whole area, this city, this whole setting, it would be perfect for stuff like that. Like, you can get involved in like all these clandestine dealings and organizations and stuff like that, where it'd be really cool, I think. And so this is the big city area, but in order to get here, you have to travel from the spaceport and like the little landing area. So you got to land your ship, and then you got to travel over here. So we're gonna go back to that area, which is this feels really cool. This feels very like futuristic airport. Here we go. Tram is showing up. Oh, bro, you coming? You're just gonna? Oh, you're just waiting for someone to sell him drugs. Oh, and away we go to the spaceport. It's just really cool. All the little details. I mean, that's something that they've done with this game that I think it really shows is attention to even the smallest details. Everything they've done here just really adds to the feel of this being like an actual city planet, that it's alive, that there's stuff actually happening here. Like, it feels like this is all populated. It feels like stuff is actually happening here. Oh, it looks like AT&T is headquartered here as well. They got a building. Or Aperture Laboratory, maybe? I don't really know. Which is just really cool. Like, you just hope someday you'll be able to go through and run through the streets of all these buildings and areas and stuff. Drive vehicles on this futuristic highway. There's just so much detail, and I know like most of it, if not all of it's all like procedurally generated, but they just done a really, really good job just making this feel like a real city that's alive. Oh, where are we? Is this? I don't think I've ever been here before. This looks different. Let's go explore. The Riker Memorial Spaceport. I wonder who Riker is supposed to be. I really hope that's a Star Trek reference, but I'm guessing it's not. You got your customs area, restricted access, customs personnel only. So this is, I guess, if you're bringing stuff in, this is where you gotta declare your goods. All right, let's head to Hangar 01. Hangar elevators. All right, commercial flights. It's just like all the little details here. This is just so cool. You got your little waiting areas and stuff, and your concessions, and probably costs like $8 for a bottle of water. But hey, that would be it'd be realistic then. Hangars 1 through 5. It's just so cool. You got your. This is assuming like departures and arrivals. Oh, here we go. You got your observation deck, so you can see flights coming and going. Obviously, there's not much happening right now, but there's the hangar over there. That's where we're gonna go. Oh, here we go. We got a little buddy. Man, you're all decked out. You're looking pretty cool. Ladies first. There you go. Oh, okay. Ooh, what have we here? Oh, cool. There's like little valves, water, and CO2. So this would be, I guess, if you need to refill your ship with various gases and fluids. This is their ship here. Hangar 01. No, it's over here. It totally said Hangar 01. That's where we're supposed to be. Oh, careful there, buddy. Oh, nice. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Wait, how the heck? This is, I selected Hangar 01. And this is Hangar not 01. Hangar 01. 1. Okay, let's try this one again. And nope, it's not here. Okay, well, I was hoping to fly around the city a little bit, maybe swing by some tall buildings or something like that, but it looks like I can't get to my ship because it's not in the correct hangar that they said it was supposed to be in. So maybe next time, but until then, I'm just gonna keep running around until I find it, I suppose.